So this season was like, so basically anytime there's a twist, I'm like, oh, it's not going to be that bad, and then Big Brother Canada's like, hold my beer, and then Hamza leaves, and then it happens again, and then Erica leaves, and then now it's a triple, and like, basically everybody else I was like cool with winning and like would have wanted to see in the final 5 is like gone. And now we have 3 floaters and 2 people that I actually don't mind would win the game. So yeah, that's about it. But besides that, hi everybody, it's your boy Jack here. Today in this video I'm going to be talking about the triple eviction. I'm going to be talking about the 3 people that got booted out of the house, who's left in the house, my thoughts, and everything around that. Let's dive into it, so here we go. So we had the HOH competition at the beginning of the week, the first HOH comp, and it was, I liked it. I thought it was cool. I'm liking all these comps this season. They're like creative, they're awesome, they're like slightly physical, and I'm like, yo, I'd like that on Facebook, because I would, and I think I did. I don't know. I'd like it on Instagram anyways, but either way, my social media liking, probably not your interest. But Johnny ended up winning HOH, good for him, and like I'm sort of like bittersweet about it. It's like, okay, cool, he won HOH. Like, I think that's awesome, he won HOH. He has some power, but it's also like, bro, the triple's coming up, like, why? Like, I get it, it's like you're up next to Paris, but like Paris sort of like promised you safety, and like you guys both sort of promised yourself safety, so it's like, why like play around with that? But like, I understand it's like endgame, you don't want to like screw up your trust and everything, and like, I don't know, like part of me would have been like, trust Paris, but like I also know Paris is like hella sketchy, so like I can get why he wouldn't want, he won HOH and why he wanted to like stay in there and win. So either way, yeah. So either way, yeah, I'm not petty about it. He ends up nominating Derek and Kayla, and honestly at that point I thought it was a good decision. 2 people that nominated him last week and wanted him out. Good decision, good for him. And that's where it got interesting. We had the POV comp, and like that POV comp once again. But yeah, what ended up happening was they had the POV comp. Derek won POV, which was like, dude, you're like pulling these comps out of your butt now. Like, you keep on getting those W's. Good for you. Like, proving yourself, building your resume up, making it all beautiful. Like, that's good. Like, good. Like, that's what I like about Derek and Kayla. Like, their comp wins. Now they're, like, pushing and pulling hard. Like, I think that's good for them. But Derek wins POV. Obviously, what happens is, like, there's this whole debate of what's going to happen, who's going to get renommed, and, like, to be honest, it was obvious. Like, it wasn't obvious. Like, I was sort of like, I could get why Johnny would want to nominate Ali or Olivia against Kayla as a replacement nom. Like, it would have been obvious because they were sort of all working together. But that trio is just as dangerous because they're so easily persuaded and they're so like together and stuff. I love it too because it's basically just Paris controlling them. Like controlling the other 2, because like Maddie can't make up her mind and Will just is a floater, so it's like basically it was just Paris, and like I was just frustrated at that point. I'm like, why are these people in the game? Besides my frustration with the floaters in the game, we had like there's a whole debate there, and honestly if I was Johnny I would have just put up Maddie beside him, because he like that would have got the least amount of flack there, because like Maddie's just sort of Maddie, and like it was sort of obvious at that point like that Maddie is not that much of a threat compared to Kayla. And like, yeah, you have that whole debate there, but it's like, really like Ali I can get 100%. I would have taken a swing at Ali if I had the right persuasion and at the right moment. 100%, I could get that. But why wouldn't you want to put up her, like, Maddie? And, like, it was just sort of frustrating. Besides my frustration on that, I was, like, okay with it. I was okay. I'm like, okay, cool. At least somebody, a big player, is going to leave the house this week. And that's what happened. The feeds were crazy right before the triple eviction, and then the triple eviction happens. First person to leave was Ali, and I'm like, petty, slightly. Like, I get it. Like, I wasn't offended, but I was like, damn. Dela got this shit in the bag. They got it in the bag. They're like running, like they're running to like day 48 or like day like 70 or whatever with the money in the bag. That's it. Because like at that point, like they were like they persuaded them so easily that it was just like it was obvious now who was gonna win. And yeah, it was sort of sad. So Ali left, and like I loved Ali, but like I hated how like not knowing how she didn't know about the triple, because it was just like, I wonder who she would think would win in that triple situation. Just saying. But yeah, Ali was like, girl, bye, deuces, and like was not classy about it, and I was living for that. After that, they had the second HOH. Derek ended up winning because nobody knew that Marin said the Blood Brothers thing or whatever to Johnny, and Johnny was like, he said it to me, and I was just like, please don't let it be Derek, please don't let it be Derek, please Derek, can you just like leave? And then like Derek won, and I'm like, why? Like, to be honest though, it sort of felt like something Jesse would say, just because I sort of completely agreed with him. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like something Jesse would say 100%, but it also sounded like something Marin would say, so it was just like, whatever. Still miss Jesse in the house. I wish Jesse, or like anybody who played the game a bit harder than like the trio, could come back in the game just to flip everything over. Just saying. But yeah, they had that. Then Derek obviously had to nominate Olivia and Johnny, and I think Johnny was on some like heavy happy pills right now, because he was like he was like happy. He was like, I'm going out of this game, but like I loved it, and like I was sort of liking that self-acceptance, because it was just like, at least Johnny's not going out like a bitter butterfly. So I was like liking that, and like same with Olivia, like they both knew. And it was basically, the three nominees were Maddie, Johnny, and Olivia, and like, it wasn't shocking. I was just sort of sad about it, because I was like, come on. Like, come on. Like, I was just like sad to hear about that, because it was just like, at that point it was like, I wish that like Olivia was still in the game. Like, I really did wish, like, why didn't you not nominate Liv? Like, take a swing at the trio, because like I don't think Olivia would be that much of a threat. Like, she would, yeah, she'd want to get you out, but like at least it's a better story there, if you get what I'm saying. Like, than having 3-2, that kind of thing, and those three are like can't win comps to save their lives, and like, and then having you guys who are like comp beasts. Like, I'm just saying, like, it was just sort of frustrating, and yeah. So I wish that they didn't nominate Liv, but they did. So yeah, the veto competition happens. They had to do the little spin thing with like the like HOH things, and I was like getting dizzy with that, and I'm like, I was happy I didn't do that comp, or like I wouldn't have played in that comp. But Kayla wins, and I'm like, God. It's like growling noises like all the time. Like, I was like slightly petty, because I'm like, now he's not going to change the noms, she's not going to change the noms, because if she changes the noms, he's going to get petty at her, and then the house is going to flip, and I'm like, I would be living for that, but like, honey, that ain't going to happen. And that didn't happen. Kayla was like, I'm not using the POV, you two are going home, deuces. And like, that's what happened. Johnny went home, and it was Johnny and Olivia. They got out the door, go to jury, talk to Arissa, and it was like, I loved it, because it's like, I loved how happy they were sort of to like be done with their games in a way. Like, they had the really great interviews, and I like that. Like, obviously they would have wanted to be in the house, but I was like happy about like them leaving, because it was just like, aw, at least they're like happy and they're proud of their games. But still would have loved for that pettiness. But yeah, either way, I would have like, thinking back at this triple and like the rest of this game, it's gonna be real annoying. I'm just like, I hope Maddie just leaves because I'm sick of her delusions. I'm sick of like Paris thinking that she controls everything and she doesn't. And then Will, I would have wanted you to win the game like 2 or 3 weeks ago, because like you were like tugging at my heartstrings 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I'm like, yo, you could still win this if he played a bit more strategically and actually tried to win a comp. But that's not gonna happen. So like I'm sort of rooting for Kayla, then Derek. So yeah. Besides that though, I'm interested to see how this jury is gonna go. That jury house is sick, by the way. It is like sick. It is phenomenal. I'm like, I wish I could live there for like an hour, like, cause that was just amazing. But yeah, besides that, that's my thoughts. Sad that everybody's gone that was like trying to play the game, and now we have 3 floaters and 2 people that are like decent. I like them. Like, I like them that they're trying to play the game. I have no pettiness towards them, because I'm happy that at least right now they're trying to play the game and go hard, all that stuff. But it's just also like slightly frustrating, because it's just like, I wish we had like a really, really awesome Final 5, but like nobody got that message. So yeah, that's about it though. That's the end of my rant. Let me know your thoughts down below about the triple eviction. Let me know your thoughts. I'm like, at this point, I wish like, I would love to have like a half season of like Big Brother, where it's like half like all the people who like went out pre-jury sorta, so basic like who were like sorta entertaining, so like Hamza, Erica, Kayla, Derek, Johnny, Olivia, Ali, like who else, like Jesse, I don't know, like just like, you know, like the people who were like actually mildly interesting and like actually fought down to the last minute kind of people, like those kinds of people. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna call everybody out, but those were like the kind of people that I was rooting for, because like I would love to see that in like a half season, because that'd be cool. But yeah, besides my Big Brother fantasies, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit post notifications if that's something that you are into. Check out my power rankings down below in the description or at the end screen. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, bye, have a good night.